Hello everybody, welcome to Paul Vicary Fishing. Look at this, this is the Severn. I have broken out of Kent and we are going to fish the Severn, and I cannot wait. It's really looking forward to it. It's all big rocks. Oh, man's river. Oh, Breeze, I've got one. Absolute minter. There's a whole shoulder of rocks down there. Straight away. That's the money. So here we are, I've made it to the river. I spent the night in Bewdley, put up by a nice guy called Daryl. Thank you very much, Daryl. Had a great time. Let's get down the river and catch me some barbel. Wow, look at that bridge. The Severn Valley is renowned for its industrial history. There's I think that is a water bridge that carries water to Birmingham from some Welsh reservoirs. It's a water bridge. I've never seen one of those before. It's cool. And there is the Severn. She's a bit low, but it's still a big river for me. A bit scared by it, to be honest. There she be. Hey, look at that. Looks pretty damn nice. Right, I think I'm going to go out there and have a look and see where a decent run is on this weir pool. I quite like the look of it here. Quite like the look of it over there. The thing about over there is I fancy out, if there's any depth under those trees under the far bank, I could bait up that swim and that swim. Let's get in the water and have a look. Right, I've got to be a bit careful. These big bits of rock are well slippy. I'm trying to avoid the big bits of rock. There's loads of little fish in here. It's quite fast there. See, I could fish there, off that, just trot down there, land them in here. Quite a bit of water in there. There's probably a fair few fish in there. Might be good for the perch on the live bait in there. But yeah, I'm hoping there's a bit more water behind those bushes over there. It's really rocky. This is just one big piece of rock that's making a weir. It's pretty cool. It's not like fishing the Darrant. Look at that. There's also an island over there, and I quite fancy the shallows, the back of the island, because I reckon not many people fish that, and there could be some fish hiding up. I'm not anticipating catching loads out here. I think it might be a 3 or 4 fish type of day. Right, there's a fair old rip through here. Look at that. Whoa. But this is similar to the other bit. Oh, that's greasy. Beautiful spot. No, I don't think. Well, there might be a few fish in there. It's probably worth chucking some bait along there. Just starting up there, maybe trot down with a waggler. Fish love a bit of cover. Do you know what? I think I fancy this one a bit better than that one. Partly thinking people can't be bothered to go all this way. I feel like this water gets a fair bit of pressure. It's going to have to fish a bit cute. Let's get set up and get a rod in the water. So, we've all got set up on my little platform out on my weir. It's a lovely spot. I'm just a bit worried about getting French fried. I'm not going to float fish just to start off with, because I just I don't know, I feel like I'm going to have to grab a fish here and there. I don't feel like I'm going to build a swim and catch a lot of fish. I think it's going to be a bit of dropping and plopping and finding different spots where fish are. Anyway, I've been feeding a bit of meat, bit of 6mm, really small, and some 10mm. I've been feeding it right upstream, and hopefully it's coming down. Let's make the first cast and just touch ledger. Quite surprising that line hasn't shot off. Oh, there's a touch. There's a fish straight away. Don't know what it is. Sometimes fishing is that easy, and it's a chub. Yeah. Maybe I'm wrong. Maybe there are a few fish to be had in there. I'm glad I'm not playing these in that really fast water. Welcome to the River Severn. Here we go, Mike. Bloody chub. And I've left my towel over there. What is it with chub and me and fish handling? I'm just an amateur. Anyway, that was good. We got a bite. Had fish straight away. Takes the pressure off. I like the idea of feeding up there, because I'm sort of feeding two swims. There's a lot of flow. I'm feeding any fish up there, and if the flow is strong and any have got past it, it's going down there as well. Two birds with one stone. So my setup today is very simple. You know me. I got a size 10 hook to 8-pound line straight through. Two SSGs, just I don't know, 3 inches from the hook. 1 3/4 barbel rod and a bait runner. That is it. Oh, I love it. Oh, oh! I wasn't holding the rod. I was just faffing about, Mr. Absolute Sitter. Always amazes me how you can miss a total wrap round. I mean, how do you do it? You'd think that fish was on. There's one. Just had a little tap. This feels a bit heavier. Almost certainly a barbel. It's going upstream into the... it can't go that far upstream. No, it's a big chub. Oh, that is a big chub. That is a very big chub. Jesus. Cool. Oh, blimey. Ooh. Landed a chub and my catapult. I bought this platform because I was fed up of wading in the water and losing stuff. And I've already dropped a rod rest and the catapult in the water, even with a platform. Right, let's get him out and have a look. Oh, he might not go 4 pound, but he's a good chub. Yeah, look at that. No, he's not that big. An absolute cracker though. Got his summer colours on. River Severn chub. So here we have our first decent chub of the session. Nice chub. Probably, he's not as big as I thought he was. He's probably about £3, something like that. Absolute minter. Let's see if we can catch another one. We will catch another one. I've no doubt about it. Right, first change of the day. I've gone over to a quick stop, and partly because I'm missing a few bites. I think I might get a better connection with a hair rig, and also I'm thinking I might need some of these boys, because this is a lot tougher on the hook. There's one. That was on the hair rig. I connected with that. That's the first proper bite I've had on that. Another chub. Quite a few chub down there. Not a massive chub, but we'll take it nonetheless. Got a bit of a bruised mouth there. Poor thing. Right, I have not had a bite for quite a while down here, so I am now going to fish upstream. I've been baiting that all morning actually, and I've also been baiting over the other side of the weir. Oh, there comes the old train line again. Choo-choo. Baiting the other side. Baiting up the other side of the weir, and I'll give that a go. Oh, that's the money. That did look quite interesting, because I could keep most of the line out of the water by holding the rod high and just keep enough line in there to keep pulling the weight down and trundle it down the bottom. If I put the rod low, all the bait comes flying through. But there might not be any fish down there. If there is, I think I'm confident of catching one, because I've been feeding it quite a while. Well, that was a bit disappointing up there. I thought I might have had one. It looked really nice. I think I mustn't get caught in this all looks beautiful. If I'm not catching, I need to move. There's a whole shoal of little roach down there. About a dozen of them. Quite cool. It's very peaceful watching them. I think there's one little chub in amongst them. They just drifted off. I don't think there's anything under that bush. We'll have a go. No, it's just got a stick. I think that's how I'm going to catch any more fish today though. Just moving around. 5 minutes here, 10 minutes there. There's a lot of water in this river. I'd have thought they'd have been in that weir pool, but you know, rivers do tend to turn off in the middle of the day. It's a lovely river though. This is a really cool looking spot. I just hope there's a bit of depth. There's a cool slack right in the middle of that really fast water, and another slack behind that bush. Don't look very deep, but yeah, I reckon there could be a few fish or two in here. Just chuck a few bits of meat in that big slack, and and then fish that upstream one for a bit. I like that bit down there, but it looks a bit mean. I can imagine this river when it's got some water on it is an absolute beast. It's kayaking conditions as it is. Right, let's have a cast upstream. I reckon there might just be a chub under that bush. Right, we've got the float set up. It's not subtle. It's a 5 gram Coram Avon float, and I've got 3 BBs down the line and some SSGs underneath that. It's pretty uncouth, but we're going through some pretty heavy water too, so I can be forgiven. Got to be a bit careful down there. There's a load of tree stumps down there. I just want to run it down that edge of the flow in the slack water. It looks really fishy. That's what I find fascinating about these big rivers. There's so much features in one peg. There's all sorts of eddies and flows and backwaters and little nooks and crannies. I still think there should be a fish up there. Right. I feel confident there should be a fish here. Whether I catch him or not is another matter. Kel surprised I've got one. I was not expecting that. It's a chub. I just chucked it upstream in that bit because I'm like, there's got to be a fish there. Oh. Yes. I had to work hard for that chub. I really did. It was nice I got it on the float. Right, I'm going to bring this video to an end before I waste more hours. Anyway, hope you enjoyed. I loved the Severn, really good. Shame we didn't catch any barbel, but maybe in the next episode. Keep watching.